Hey guys, Eagle Scout Sportsman here. Sorry, it's been a while. Seems I've had a video. But today, I'm going to go ahead and go over my survival stick. Go over what I got in it, how it's made, and everything. First part that I've got is the part that I put on when it is on the kayak. I've got this right here with my safety flag, which is actually one sock. Carabiner on the end. And that goes over. This is a post for a solar light, which I've got here. Which, this is all inside a cap. You can see inside there. That just goes on top when I'm on the kayak. That's an attachment I've made. Nice to have. The next, then we'll get to the actual stick itself. You can see you've got the bottom section. This is the middle section, which is made up into 3 different parts. So there's the top section. Go over the outside first, starting at the top. I have 550 paracord wrapped around here pretty tightly. We're going to go ahead and unscrew these as we go. The way that these are held together is by a male and female adapter in PVC. So, here's the top part. The outside, PVC, like I said. And inside is an emergency rain poncho. I don't want to pull it out because it's hard to stuff in there. It's an emergency rain poncho inside. Then we're going to go ahead and go here. This is a bandana, which I'm going to go ahead and take this one off. I've got 2 safety pins holding it. One. And I've got 2 of these bandanas put on here. Go ahead, unroll that. I've folded it, I believe. You fold it in half and then into thirds. And actually I got this from Recreation Outlet, which is a Utah business, because that's where I live. Well, they have locations in Provo and in Ogden. Good place to go for outdoor stuff, more on the end of camping. So I got one of these, goes on this one, and on that one. Go ahead and screw this one off. Also, on the inside of each one, I've got a washer. I don't know if you can see that. There's a washer in there. That makes it so I can put my stuff in there and it doesn't fall out. So in this section, specifically, there's the washer again. I've got a first aid kit. Got pretty much a disinfectant wipe, some Q-tips, Band-Aids, a little bit of gauze, just the basics. Because usually I carry a first aid kit anyways. So I just have some basic stuff in here. Because it's always good to have some extras. I'll just leave that out. Got the bandana. In this one, this is the second part of the middle section. Go ahead and pull this out. I've got some strike anywhere matches and a little flashlight. Comes out. It can be a flashlight or it can be a lantern. Set it down, hang it, whatever. put that back in there. And actually, here's another tip for any flashlights that you have that you're not using immediately. I recommend going and taking the batteries and putting them in backwards while you store them. That way they will last longer and they won't turn on accidentally. So it'll save your battery life and it will allow you, it'll just save your battery life. It won't turn on accidentally. And also, I do not recommend leaving anything with batteries out in the cold. The cold will drain your batteries faster than anything. Put that down. Right here, I've got another little flashlight that's attached to my safety clip right here. And this one is red. It's a red light. It's also a whistle. And that's why I've got that one on. And this just goes, tucks nicely right inside there, so it won't fall out. We'll go ahead and undo this. If you did not know, these are the safety pins from the top. These are safety pins from the middle. They do get bigger, and the bottom ones will be even bigger. I will show you those later. Now the safety pin. This is a tripod seat. Right here. It's made of canvas, triangular, and pretty much on each corner you've got that sewed in, and then an even smaller one sewed into that. The reason why this is in 3 sections is for this purpose. You can take the 3 things apart, I might show it to you later, and tie the tripod lashing and be able to have a seat if you may need it. Get to the 3rd section. I've got my tool retractor for when I'm kayak fishing. And then, I'm not going to take this one apart because it's the same thing. You got the bandana. But I will show you the comparison of the 3. Here's the top. Here is the middle. Here is the bottom safety pins. All 3 different sizes, so that I have whatever size I need for any situation in the outdoors. I will go ahead when I'm done and put a link in the bottom. We have a list of the supplies in this. I'll take care of that later. Inside this one, I have got a fire starting kit. So I got a little packet of Vaseline and 3 cotton balls right there, and this plastic bag. I put all these things in plastic bags, keep them mostly dry. Might get a little wet, but if so, it won't be soaked. So that's good to know. Then the last section, you have to open from the bottom. It's an emergency blanket. One of the ones that are like $2 at Walmart. That's made of, that looks like a giant piece of tinfoil. That's what I got in the bottom. So, if I really wanted to, I could make it so this is my axis from the top. But it seems I'm kind of OCD. I made it so that the washers are all on the same side and put together. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to do the tripod lashing for you guys to show you the chair. Where you go grab me that black thing, or the other stick. It's right over there behind that TV. Sorry, my brother's right there. Talking to him. Go. You notice, when you put them together, they are about the same height. This one's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. They don't need to be exactly the same height. Go, Bridget.
Where is it?
Right there, that stick. They're not exactly the same size, but they're pretty similar. This, pretty much this stick I take whenever I go hiking. Here's the original design that I got from my scout leader. In his, he took this strap right here, so you can tie the tripod lashing. And it's also, like, goes over your hand so your hand doesn't slip. Go ahead and untie this. Put that aside. Tripod lashing. Let's see. Both of these have end caps, so I don't have to worry about this getting dirty. But as for this one, I'm going to do this one because it's got the washer. So it can go in the dirt a little bit, and it won't be a problem. Pretty much, for this, we're going to take this, and I'm going to go, how about, we're going to go right here in the middle here. We're going to go, first thing you got to do is come tie this. Pretty simple. Nice little square knot. You take that, and I'll go ahead and back up a little so you guys can see. Oops. Gonna go ahead and go over and under. Make sure that they're nice and tight together. And you're gonna go ahead and go over and under.
Like you did on the other one.
In the alternating way. How many times you want to go over and under? Personal. It's a personal thing. I'm just going to go over a couple times. Mostly because that's all I have to work with. I can pull this up if I need to. Tighten that. Go down, around, and tighten that way. Go around, go down, tighten.
That way.
And actually, I'm going to come, I'll loop it around one more time here. And then this is where I'm going to tie it off. Now, honestly, this might not be the best way to tie it, but it's quick and efficient for my purposes in tying. I probably should have made it tighter, but you get the main idea. Normally, I would make it tighter. This pretty much goes like that, like that, like that. Then it can go under.
Make a teepee.
pretty much looks like a teepee. It's not the best tripod chair. That's okay. It's not going to be the most comfortable, but if you were to get into a survival situation, you can either crab at it or go sit on a log.
Yep.
Shut up. Flips over either side. You get the basic gist. Go ahead and just slide those over. And seeing as it's not stable, I'm not going to sit on it. There's obviously a better way. I might even edit this part out. Anyways, you could sit in that. I might do an extra video just showing how to do the tripod lashing. So that part will be edited out. So, there you have it. That is what is inside my survival stick. I'm going to go ahead and put a materials list down below. And if you like this video, thought it was a good idea, make sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you out there. Eagle Scout Sportsman logging off for now.